Next one, bring it down to first position. So this is a little tricky. The middle finger is the best one to do it on because it's the middle of the hand and it gets more sense of the balance of the hand. Fourth is going to be hard. One is actually really tricky in first position. Now the reason why first position is harder than fourth position is because if you try even that, just try tapping your shoulder. Just try doing that. Towards your nose and towards your nose. Remember, not sort of that. That's easier to do than extending it already. And then you've got the weight of the violin. So perhaps a little bit of this practice would be good, making sure that it's nice and springy. Yeah. Trouble is your thumb is going to be staying still, so it's easy enough doing that when the thumb is floppy. Not so easy when your thumb is actually pivoting and holding up the violin. So what you could do is hold your thumb. That's one way of doing it. Anyway, this is first position. So the difficulty is not to clamp. Certainly not that. Keep the arm as if it's a stalagmite, just dripping water down the bottom, not sticking out that way. Shoulder absolutely relaxed. You can see mine's very free because I work with early music groups which don't use any shoulder rest or chin rest, so I got quite used to it without, although generally speaking that school of playing uses less vibrato. So it's easier. Use a shoulder rest if that needs to happen, if you need to, but do not grip it. Do not grip it for love nor money. Okay, keep it this part. And Dorothy DeLay, who taught Perlman, used to say apparently wobble that flab. So wobble that flab. So she had back rings, I think, it's an old lady. That has to be really, really loose because it's actually slightly working as well. So even your toes, every muscle in your body needs to be free to move. Posture means a place in which you can start and therefore are free to move from. It is not a static thing. It's just a point of reference so that you can move. Okay, if your posture's bad, it's a position where you can't not free to move. So that's what good posture means. Careful, if you want to put a beanbag on your head, good idea. Just turn your head that way. And remember you're rolling, you've got the tip of the finger, not twisted, but actually right round to the knuckle. The first knuckle is on top of the nail. And then you're rolling towards your nose towards your nose. That'll take quite a few goes. When you've got good at that, I suggest you try some vibrato on low notes in high positions. Just work it out, maybe D or E major in D in third position or E in fourth position, something like that, and with a nice slow action to the hand moving.